Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. Just going to get through a few different news items, very, very brief today, I hope. Um, Saskatchewan drought conditions and how they've changed. So you can see here on the left, uh, this is last week's data, and again, it's all delayed data. This just got released, and we're already 4 days in or whatever as well. So, but you can see last week's rains kind of erased a huge pile of moisture concerns, and now I've been talking about just-in-time rains and crop conditions and how they look. But what still persists is this Lloydminster area that has a lot of moisture. I was up in the Porcupine Plain area earlier this week, and they're talking about 3 inches of rainfall there, and the possibility of some sprouting on standing wheat there. So quite concerned, and of course to add to it, there's all kinds of bugs up there attacking their canola as well, and knowing that they're going to be in very good chance that they're going to be in crop insurance coverage. So you can see here your weekly rainfall, like as I pointed out, really erased a lot of drought conditions. But now, is it in time is the question. So cumulative rainfall, you can see, has picked up, of course, for the whole province. Here's Alberta data, nothing updated recently, but highlight probably right here is your Peace River region. There is not a whole lot of soil moisture conditions have really changed in this last week or so, and it's in poor condition. But there has been some reports of just some good rains in areas, just-in-time rains. Trump here meeting with Putin in Alaska. A lot of tension towards the end of the day, knowing or trying to figure out what's going to be said and how the market's going to react to this. As it's the expectation is not a whole lot that's going to come from this. It's going to be a second meeting possible with Zelensky, but we'll have to see which kind of Trump goes there. The one that's upset with Putin, or the one that likes Putin. We'll have to see. Here's how the Russia war in Ukraine has shaped the markets, and I just pulled the charts from that article, and you can see here the global market since invasion. A lot of the stock markets have actually really recovered, and here you can see the gas prices when they had hit highs, and then all of a sudden COVID in there as well, or the squeeze and taking out some of the pipelines, and look at where the market is now. It's dropped quite a bit. You got the inflation still creeped up, went really high through the invasion and COVID, and still sitting with a fair bit of inflation, and that's what's hurting us. Here you're seeing the metal and wheat market impact as well, and we all know where the commodities have gone. They've fallen apart. Karen Braun just pointing out what the USDA is saying for export market for wheat, or for the corn, and this seems a little bit unbelievable once you take out the Chinese market. Are they going to actually buy 45% higher than the prior max year that we've seen? Here's the flip side, and Susan puts it into a graphic. When does the Chinese market usually buy soybeans from U.S.? And right now they got 0% on the books up for new crop. So that is what's concerning, and I think that's what the market needs to understand on the soybean side. If China doesn't come to the market, there is a fair bit of soybeans that could still be stranded there. Here I'm just showing the different moves of the canola, and I put in this date here because that's when the USDA came out, and the tariffs, or the Chinese tariffs on canola. So canola has fallen basically 4%. Soybean oil has dropped down to 2%. Your palm oil basically stayed flat, even though it has been going up. Rapeseed, nice increase there, and your soybeans increased as well in the neighborhood of 2.5%. So let's just quick look at the weather. Corn Belt is going to be dry. Looks like a little bit of moisture in the northern plains. Heat is expected in some of these areas over the weekend, and I show it a little bit later here as well. So you can see the heat warnings on the National Weather Service. Small showers rolling across, but it looks like the Vancouver and Seattle area are going to get a little bit more moisture there as well. And you see that continues on the extended forecast for the radar going through the weekend as well. And you can see that the Ontario and Quebec kind of got hit with rain there as well. Here's your temperature rolling for I think a week, and you can see that the build in temperature out west is going to be pretty high there as well. Drought monitor, really nothing to report there. Here's just the view of the last 7 days, still not showing the last couple, but there hasn't been a whole lot of precipitation and where that moisture fallen. Here's the next couple weeks, and you can see moisture getting built to the north. Hopefully it can put out some of those fires. But I've been saying that for 2 weeks now, and hopefully some of these forecasts will actually come true. Looks like that would be a bullseye on the fires in Manitoba. So canola is down another close to $6. Rapeseed is down just $1.75. Soybean oil is still up, and your wheats are on both sides of basically neutral. So here's your canola. We're right at the 200-day moving average as we speak. Still in this downward channel, approaching the 38.2 retracement value from its high. We'll have to see if it can hold up or if it's going to get pulled down. I still have the wonder why canola is holding up like it is. European rapeseed had a couple of days and basically neutral here today. This is what it looks like priced, the differential between European canola and rapeseed, and we're starting to gain a little bit. We're at $115 differential on the November contract, so $80 kind of being like a freight and cost to get it there, kind of being neutral, and now we're creeping back up there. This is your soybean oil differential, just soybean oil and canola, and they both have dropped, and they're kind of mirroring each other pretty well. Soybean oil just by itself, leg down here. Soybean seed has pulled up above that channel and now chopping away a little wee bit there. It still would be a sell opportunity there for soybeans. There's $12 targets in Manitoba getting picked up, and I would still lean into that to get some more sales. Your soybean meal, nice recovery up to the 200-day moving average and kind of stalled out there. Palm oil. It looks like it's actually going to recover to February highs that we've seen. Canadian dollar doing absolutely nothing, but still, you would say it's still in a somewhat downward trend. And the U.S. dollar index pulling down. And here's the Brazilian real pairing, where it is on a weekly basis. So it's on the weaker side, not on the stronger side. Breaks through. We're probably looking for a little bit lower values, and then that would favor more soybeans and corn on the world market for sure. Here's your Minneapolis wheat. It's tracking and kind of holding where you look at the Kansas, it seems to be just falling down from grace and keeps going. Same with Chicago. And then your corn charts, all of the Chicago markets are lower. StatsCan is on the 28th, and today we should have a NOPA report as well. So that's all we have for you today. Have a good weekend.